Hi everyone, I'm Melanie and welcome to my channel. In this video I want to talk to you about that advantage I had and that all women have in the world of high-ticket sales. So I decided to make this video because many times when we talk about high-ticket sales, it's always seen as a man's world basically. But what can I tell you is that high-ticket sales is actually an excellent opportunity that opens up specifically for women. Before going deeper, I want to start with my own experience because one of the first things that helped me get started in high-ticket sales was my previous job. So if you don't already know, I work here in Dubai in a hotel in the guest relationship department. So in the part where I spoke directly with the customers. And then after that, I worked in a corporate company in Dubai where I always had to interact and deal with clients. So I can say that this was definitely my first advantage, which maybe not everyone has. So the fact that I was able to have the opportunity to talk to people and know how to manage different clients. And this is definitely an excellent starting point. In fact, the thing I always say is that even if you haven't had previous jobs where you had to, talk to people and clients in general, you can still start in the world of high-ticket sales, basically. I've seen so many people doing that. And obviously, if you already had experience, and we women often do, in jobs where you are in contact with people, this definitely gives you a great advantage because then you also have the ability to be more confident when you talk to people. Another thing is that I had communication skills already developed from these previous jobs I did. And I was used to working in a city like Dubai, which is quite competitive anyway. So maybe Dubai, compared to the typical cities you can find in Europe with a European mentality, it's a city where you have the opportunity to progress in a company. And as a result, I already had this mindset where I wanted to do more. Now, when I started remote closing, the thing that helped me get the results that I achieved today, which you can also see directly here in my YouTube channel, was treating the world of high-ticket sales as a real opportunity. An opportunity that could help me earn good money in a short time and that could guarantee me important career growth in the future. And most importantly, a radical change in my lifestyle. So we are not just talking about being able to earn a lot of money, but we are talking about having the time and the ability to use your money for your hobbies and your passions as well. And another thing that definitely helped me in the world of high-ticket sales was being disciplined. So I trained a lot when I started. I watched my mentor's course many times, and then I did a lot of role plays before actually going out there and starting to sell. Another thing that definitely helped me, which comes to my mind and is kind of one of the most important things, is accepting feedback from my mentor, then later from the sales also manager of the company, and applying also that feedback quite quickly. So this is a problem you can find at the beginning because many people start, they think that they are doing everything right, and as soon as they are given simple feedback or a small criticism, the person gets defensive. And this really does not lead you anywhere. So my advice is to accept all the feedback that they give you and especially to apply the solution to the feedback quickly. For example, if on a call you make a mistake in the objection handling part, that is totally fine, but you will have to recognize that you made a mistake. You have to understand what's right to do, and immediately on the next call, you will apply that. And this is definitely something that helps you a lot because this way you can grow quickly. So instead, the longer you know you are making a mistake, in one part, but without applying the fix, the slower your results will come. Another thing that definitely helped me a lot was imitating the winning calls from the best salespeople on my team. So when I started in the world of high-ticket sales, I joined my first company in the e-commerce sector. So it was an e-commerce offer. And what I did was listen many times to the winning calls, so already closed deals from the best female and male closers on the team. And what I tried to do was simply to emulate these people. By emulating these people, I was able to learn everything much faster and most importantly, have the right tonality as well. Because I don't know if you have ever heard this, but more than 70% of the communication we have is non-verbal communication. So it's not so much what you say, but how you say it. And tonality is fundamental for this. Now, the skills that gave me an advantage are skills that you can definitely have too if you are watching this video, and it's the fact of being women. So definitely the fact of being a woman leads us to be empathetic, first of all, compared to a man. So we genuinely care about the person on the other side, and this is the most important thing because making the person feel heard is essential in high ticket sales. And on the other hand, being women, of course, we have emotional intelligence and we can understand why a person maybe is not that interested in what we're telling them or why they're saying no, for example. And thanks to this, we can then understand what to say to manage that doubt or misunderstanding that the potential client may have. On the other hand, we have the speed in building rapport precisely for this reason, because we are fast at building rapport as we easily enter into empathy and relationship with the person. So these are the things that, and of course, skills that help me a lot regarding being a woman, basically. On the other hand, the other pillar is the mindset, the mentality that I adopted. So definitely, as I was telling you before, I saw the world of high ticket sales from the beginning as a real opportunity to change my life, both in the short term and in the long term. And on the other hand, one thing that gave me a great advantage was not giving up in the first few weeks. This is an important thing because many times the biggest problem we can have is maybe joining a high ticket sales program, seeing everything as kind of difficult and strange, and then giving up. So it's something I've seen with my own eyes, with other people who started and even had more skills than me. So let's say the thing that helped me was simply never giving up. And I understood that practice is more important than training. So it's important to prepare well, it's important to do role plays, it's important to study the script. But then what makes you get results is moving forward without thinking too much about that. And then with experience, you will improve more and more. Now, moving forward with the things that helped me achieve great results in the world of high ticket sales, one was investing in a coaching program with my mentor. So definitely, if I had not invested with my mentor, I don't think I would have ever gotten here, because my mentor not only showed me clearly the path that I should follow, but also followed me step by step. So he told me exactly where I was making mistakes, and most importantly, he then gave me access to his network, to his job opportunities. And thanks to him, I found my job opportunity that then allowed me to get my first results, which then became great results. And another thing you obviously also have to consider is that if you rely on a mentor, they have already gone through problems that you are facing now. Thoughts you might have, doubts, concerns, or, directly obstacles you might have on the path. So by relying on a mentor, it's like you are buying the time, basically. You are saving time to get straight to the goal. And finally, before closing this video, what can I give you as an advice is this. If you're in a situation where you want to change your life, don't look for easy shortcuts. Many times it can be in the world of crypto, easy methods to make money. Let's say these often lead to never getting results because maybe you try something, you are disappointed because you don't get the results they promised you, and then maybe you don't even start something else because you are scared of having the same experience again. So my advice is to work in the world of high ticket sales precisely for this reason. Because first of all, beyond the career, you are learning a skill that will serve you forever, for your whole life in general. So both in a relationship or with other people, or maybe in the future, if you want to open your own business. All successful people started with sales. And another thing is to treat this profession, as I was telling you before, as a real job. So don't see it as a shortcut to make money online, but as a serious profession that, if treated with discipline and scheduling, brings you great results. And one last final piece of advice: practice constantly. Keep making calls, keep taking feedback, improve, and you will see that the results will become bigger and bigger. So that's all for this video. I hope I've given you a lot of advice about what my perspective has been, so what helped me to achieve results, and definitely some practical tips for you too, to arrive more confident to start in the world of high ticket sales and get results. Finally, I will tell you that if you want more information, if you have any questions, you can easily write me to my Instagram through the link you will find below. Or you can easily book a call directly with me to start working together. So that's all for this video, and I will see you in the next one.